Okay, YouTubers, this is Rodney back at you. I hope that you had a safe and wonderful New Year's with friends and family. Well, I got another wealth building tip for you, and it's tip number 19. I say my three things. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. House and wealth comes from the father. Lastly, children do not save for the parents, but the parents save for the children. This tip is you must know your financial trajectory. Know your financial trajectory. Look at what you have accumulated to date throughout the years. Take the resources, take the money that you have on hand, not what you have spent, but throughout the years that you have worked and had income coming in. What is the dollar amount or your net worth that you have right now? What is it? Secondly, how much have you accumulated? Again, how much you have accumulated over the years? Secondly, how many more years do you have of accumulating income? You got to ask yourself that question. One, how much money do I have right now? Over the years, how much more time do I have to accumulate more money? Um, can you live off of the money that you have accumulated without getting any more, without any income coming in, with the money that you have on hand right now? Can you live throughout retirement without any money coming in? Another thought, another question you need to ask yourself is, when my income change, meaning you have no more income coming in, will my lifestyle change because of that income change? Will my lifestyle change because of my income change? So you have to look at that. And if you be honest with yourself and say, okay, I have accumulated such and such, and if I stop working or my income stop, can I live off of that for the remaining of my life without have to go back out there and accumulate some type of income coming in? Can I do that? And if you say I can't, then you have to change something that you're doing, because once you get there, you can project how much more income based on what you're doing right now, how much more you're going to have accumulated out of the time that you have before you say, I want to retire, or need to retire, or just got to retire. Will that be enough? Add that up, put it together, um, calculate how much interest you will have, whatever the case may be, your investment, all that stuff like that. Add all that accumulated money up and ask yourself, if I have no more money coming in, could I live and maintain my lifestyle that I have right now? Just to help you out a little bit, once you stop working, you're going to live probably off of 40% of what you made while you were working. You're probably going to get 40% of what you earn right now coming to you monthly. Now you have to ask yourself, if you're not making it now, how can you make it off of 40% of that? And the answer would be, you probably couldn't. So you have to change your financial trajectory. You have to do something in addition to what you're doing so you can increase the amount of income that you have, or you set up something that is going to provide you with outside income for the rest of your life. And that's leaving an inheritance to your children's children. Something is going to come in and it's going to continue to go on from throughout your life and throughout your children's life and your grandchildren's life. That's leaving that inheritance. But if you are only making it from paycheck to paycheck, and now we cut that down to 40%, what do your lifestyle look like? That should motivate you. If it's a significant change and it going negatively, then that should motivate you, encourage you to change what you're doing. Add something to what you're doing, because what you have done over the years, and if you continue to do the same thing, is not going to land you where you want to be once you stop working. You got to have money working for you, or you got to have people working for you, or you got to have both, so that you can just, increase that amount of income or stabilize your income once you stop working. And so we're not worried about, well, if I make more than my Social Security, they'll cut it down. Once you get to a high level of income, beyond that, they're going to take what they're going to take. But if your income or your wealth is significantly high, let me say it like this. Let me just cut to the chase. I haven't heard any wealthy person talk about, if I don't get my Social Security, I'm not going to make it. It's only those who depend on their Social Security that have that problem. You don't want to be locked in or depend on that. You want to accumulate your wealth so you well above that. You want to just be able to pay taxes, all your life, high tax all your life. Why? Because that means, and it's tax breaks. I'm not talking about all that stuff like that, but that means that you have a lot of wealth coming in. It's only when you have a little bit. What most people say, a fixed income. Let your fixed income be high. It don't have to be low. Most people are on fixed income. I don't care if you're wealthy, there's a fixed income. As high as your wealth is, that's what you're going to have. And some wealthy people, I should say, the higher or the more wealth you have, the more income that you have, the more comfortability that you have. But it's fixed. But if your fixed amount is low, then your standard of living, your standard of life is going to be low. So be fixed at a high level. Come in at a high level. Be fixed at $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 coming. I'm just throwing out a number. Not to say that it's a lot, but be fixed at $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 coming in a month, other than being fixed at $2,000 coming in a month. Though you fixed, well, one is fixed, and standard of living is better. You must find out or change your financial trajectory so that you can live comfortably, do the things that you want to do, the way you want to do it, when you want to do it, at any time that you want to do it, other than saying we're on a fixed income and we can't do such and such. If you have time remaining, far down the road, you have more time to change what you're doing. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Click on it. Become a part of it. Begin changing your financial trajectory. And I'm going to be bringing more as time goes on that will enable you to increase that income that you have coming in. I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, And these are thoughts, philosophy, a mindset that you have to have in order to achieve wealth. This is what you have to look at. This is how you must reason with yourself. And so I'm just giving you thoughts. And as we continue to put out material, we're going to get into more ways of how to accumulate and build wealth. Take care until the next time.